Welcome to the I'm Possible podcast, Ep.1, with me, Esen. Sitting here on the balcony in my peaceful place in Dubai, listening to the song of the birds in the trees in front of me, and contemplating my current state of feeling inside, I realize how blessed I am. I realize that my whole life journey was preparing me to this very moment, to the moment where I will allow myself to tap more and more to the authentic versions of myself, to the me that is beyond the mask of identification, beyond the mask of social reflection, beyond the mask of a woman, of a mom, of a businesswoman, of a friend, of a daughter, of a sister, and all others labels we put on ourselves, encouraged from the society, so they can kind of sort us in a box, put us in a category, define us according to their view of the world. But I realize that none of this is me. It's a portion. It's a perception. And yet it's just a reflection from a different angles. But the me that is true me is the one that is beyond, above, around, inside, outside, in the visible and in the unseen part. It's the whole, and yet sometimes the part. Sitting here and enjoying the frequency of the bird music, of the different songs, and reflecting on the tremendous amount of synchronicities I'm consciously noticing in my life, the tremendous amount of connection, possibility, opportunities, wisdom pouring in my day-to-day life gives me also a tremendous amount of inner peace, that all is perfect the way it is, that I'm perfect the way I am in any given moment, and that perfection has nothing to do with being someone who makes no mistakes, being someone who doesn't experience turmoils, challenging moments, depleted energy, emotional shifts from a heightened state of love and gratitude to a state of sadness and a shame. but it's more about embracing all these different experiences and understanding that all those experiences makes the life so colorful, so joyful, so exciting, so worth of living, so worth of experiencing in the fullness, in the richness, just by observing the air going into my lungs, into my belly, and going out of my system makes me create an inner state of gratitude. How abundant I am, abundant of oxygen, abundant of being able to hear, to see, to feel the heat on my skin. And in the same moment, experience all of this inside of my body and also experiencing the subtle motion of energy going through each of my organs, each of my cells, and every part of my cells, my DNA, my atoms, the electrons, just by allowing to connect with all these pieces and feeling the vibrance within myself and also the vibrance of everything that is around me. It gives me a feeling of surrender, a feeling of appreciation, and a feeling of peace. I think peace is the emotion that I was kind of launching to experience in my life without knowing that peace is this inner 0 point of full acceptance, a full acknowledgement that everything is just perfect as it is. Recording those words, I'm not just infusing the words and the vibration of the words, but actually the frequency and the vibration of that, what I am currently sensing. So, in the hope that you can open your heart and feel deep within you the same state of inner knowing, the same state of peace, or at least to allow yourself to bathe in the vibration and the frequency I'm emanating through my voice, and to allow to bathe in this so you can find your own inner peace, your own state of acceptance, of acknowledgement, of gratitude, of love, even in the moments of turmoil, sadness, being angry, disappointed, distracted, unsatisfied. Because all this range of emotion, they're just amazing In a way, they show us how far and how near we are to our 0 point of wholeness. And yet to experiencing them to the fullness. Sometimes allowing myself to fully embrace the sadness that arises within myself was the only path that was available for me to go back to the peace within myself. Instead of trying to neglect it, to hide it, to cover it, to shift to a positive state of mind. Just allowing to fully embrace the emotion within my body, to experience it, and to observe it, and to ask this emotion, why are you here? What do you want to show me? What should I learn about myself? When was the first time this emotion occurred in my life? What was the circumstances? And by realizing and bringing all these hidden memories deep within our subconscious mind to the surface and acknowledging them, making them visible, accepting them, and giving these parts of us that what they need, and understanding that they were as valuable as the joy and the happiness and the gratitude and the love. And they were there to show us something or to protect us in certain moment when we didn't have any other tools and didn't have any other possibility, or we thought we didn't have. They were valuable, and yet it's our choice in the here and now whether we still love and like to have the same emotion or emotional reaction to what is happening. And one sentence that really helps me to go back to the center, to the 0 point within myself, to this peace, is to understand circumstances don't matter. My inner state of being is the only thing that matters. And this sentence that I heard from Bashar has a double meaning. In the one side is just understanding the word matter as that is what matter and that is what doesn't matter. But also understanding that this word is also the pun on that is what materialize. It matters it into the visual reality, into the so-called physical world. And the circumstances don't matter. They're not that what gonna materialize what you are experiencing, because they're already a materialized reflection of what we have experienced before. And understanding that our state of being is the one that determines what is the next to come in our life, what is the next to materialize, then we will understand how more important it is to focus to the inner state of being that actually creates the matter. And feeling the sadness and embracing it and acknowledging it, or feeling the shame and embracing it and acknowledging it, and stepping in an observer point, and then welcome it back to our self and understanding it's an inevitable part of ourself. It's not that it gonna makes us create more sadness, but it helps us step in a higher perception, in a higher perspective, observing it, bringing it back, making it a valuable choice. but understanding that we're the one choosing from a state of higher awareness, it actually allows us to create more peace and more acceptance and creating these circumstances in the outer world. The words that I share here with you are just an inspiration from my current contemplation sitting on my balcony. And I trust and I have the certainty that this message will reach the right people at the right time, at the right place. So will reach you always at the right time, at the right place in your life. So if you are listening to this message, there is something in this message that your soul and you need on your path, or not need, but you're willing to see as a reflection. So it reminds you of something within yourself that will help you to step in a more authentic, in a more aware version of yourself. This message is not about teaching you. This message has the purpose of reminding that what it's already within yourself. It's reminding you of the knowledge, of the mastery that you already have within yourself. It's just a reflection of what is already within you. Otherwise, you wouldn't have come across this message. I hope you enjoy it. And if some kind of emotions or questions raise within yourself by listening to this message, sit with them, observe them, and take only that what resonates. That what doesn't resonate with you, it's not maybe meant for you to hear now. But in some time and point of life, if you come across again this message, it will bring another emotion, another remembrance throughout time and space. I see you. I love you. Your Anna.